Hey everybody, what is going on? So in today's video, we are working on a webinar thank you page. And specifically, what we're working on is taking a webinar link and making it into a button. All right. So right here, we have click in here to log into your Growth Busters Heart Splash. So this is an actual webinar link. And when you hover over it, it works like just any other button, right? So here's the deal though. This ability to make a webinar session link a button isn't available natively in system.io. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this. So what we want to do is go over here and scroll down to our webinar session link. Now when you start off, and let's just pop it down here below this training schedule, this is what it looks like. Okay. So that's obviously really, really gross. You don't want to use that. You want to keep it that way. So very first thing you would want to do, if you don't do anything else at all, is just click into it and then link text. And you would do something like click here to jump into the webinar. Okay. So there you've got that. And obviously we'd want to format that more, clean that up a little bit more. It's way too close. So the other thing that we're looking at right now is, is we can change the color of it. Cool. But you can't make it bold. You can't, you couldn't go and just make one little section of this a different color. So maybe you'd want to do everything black and then maybe make this blue, right? Black and blue. Oh, I cracked myself up. So that's one of the challenges right there. But the next challenge is, again, that we don't want our visitors to miss it. All right. So if I go over here and do a preview of this, it's right there. This here, it doesn't even change color when I hover over it. All right. So it's just kind of, all right. It's just way too easy to miss. So here's how we can change this. In the description down below, you can sign up to get access to the Zero2Income Toolbox. It's a free toolbox, and this code is going to be available for you that you can copy and paste it into your site. So right here, we have this edit code option here, and this is the code right here. So I'm going to grab this whole thing right here, copy it, and I'm going to grab another raw HTML element because I want to change this into a button. All right. So we're going to go down here and go all the way to the bottom, grab this raw HTML element, and I'm going to drop it right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this raw HTML element, I'm going to edit the code, paste it in, and this right here is the ID attribute of the other link. All right. So I'm just going to click on save. But what I really need to do is I want to change this into a button. So I'm going to click into here. I'm going to grab this ID attribute, click on it. I'm going to go up to here. I'm going to click into this, click into edit code, and we're going to change this to there. Do the same thing here. Go all the way down, paste, and looks like we've got two more. Paste and paste. Okay. And then save. And now we have our button. Okay. And it hovers and everything just like we want. We're ready to go. Now we have something that's easy to see. Your visitors aren't going to miss it. And again, click on this to go and look at it. It's got a nice hover effect. So the next question is, you get this code, and what do you do as far as, hey, I need to change the text. So click into it, and then right here is where you change the text. You'd go back to the original element and change the text there, right? Then if you want to change the color, maybe you want to change the font color, maybe you want to change the button color, maybe you want to change the hover color. Let's go back over here. You don't like this teal. All right, click into this raw HTML element again, click on the edit code, and then right in here are all the different colors. So this is the background color. This is the color, the dark blue here that you're looking at. And then right here, this is your text color. Right now it's white, so you could go in here and change your text color. If you wanted to change the hover colors, this is the hover. So this is that teal right there. That's the teal. You would change it there. All right. And again, if you wanted to maybe change the font on the hover, you could do that. You could make this dark, instead of making that. And so right now it's white font with a blue background. You could make this teal with a gray font if you wanted to, and that could really kind of pop. Trying to think of anything else that you might want to do here. That's about it. So again, that's how you take a webinar link element. All right, let's click into here, and it's called a webinar session link. And instead of just keeping it as simple text that you can't do much to, you can set it up as a button for your next webinar. Now, if you're enjoying these System.io videos, we do have a whole playlist on System.io. You can check that out. Also, this code snippet is available down below. Just register for the free Zero2Income Toolbox. That toolbox is also going to have other snippets that you can use, as well as a couple of ChatGPT prompts. That toolbox is something that's always evolving. We're always adding tools to it. So if you sign up for it, it's what you get is not it. You're going to continue getting tools added to that toolbox. And so it's a gift that keeps on giving. Thanks for watching, everybody.